What's going on, guys? I'll be with Gonzalez Fitness, and you seen the title of the video, you know why you're here. Bah! Top 3 exercises to build a massive back. The lats that put the girls in the sack, or the lats that put the bros in the sack. Whatever you're into, we don't judge in this channel. Exercise number 1, the pull-up. Now, I know this is not the favorite for a lot of people because it is one of the harder exercises to perform for your back. Now, I highly recommend that you do throw this exercise into your arsenal if you're trying to get bigger lats, even if you have to use the assistants. So here are some tips on how to perform the pull-up. All right, first, you want to have about shoulder length as you're grabbing onto the bar. Okay, as you come down and as you stretch, you want to keep your elbows slightly bent. And then as you come up, you want to make sure you are flexing your lats, bringing your chin over the bar, and then resetting and coming back. Make sure that when you come back, you are extending and making sure you are stretching your lat. Not so much extending your elbow, but making sure you are stretching your lat at the bottom, and then repeat the process. All right, now let's talk about some of the mistakes that people make when doing the pull-ups. One of the biggest mistakes I see is not going up all the way, whereas you want to bring your chin above the bar or at least the bridge of your nose. The other one is what I call the half rep, which is when you're coming down, instead of making sure you stretch out your whole lat, you're out here where your elbow's still slightly bent. And then the worst one is what a lot of these kids in the preschools are calling now the nip-ups. This is when you use your feet to basically throw yourself over the bar. I don't know if this is a confidence builder or what's going on, but I'm going to tell you right now, if you're trying to build massive lats, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen doing the little swinging thing over, okay? And I'll tell you why. It's very simple. You're not using your back, all right? The second exercise you need to be doing is the barbell bent over rows. Now, here are some tips when doing the barbell bent over rows, okay? When you're coming down to grab the bar, make sure that your knees are slightly bent. You don't want to have your knees locked out. You want to have them slightly bent. You want to keep your back semi-straight as you come down to pick up the bar. Once you have gripped the bar, okay, you're going to lift up. I like to push with my heels. It's like if I'm driving my hips forward, but I'm not coming all the way up. I'm staying, like maybe in like a 90-degree angle here, and then I'm bringing the bar to the lower part of my chest. I am contracting my back, bringing my elbows all the way as far as I can, and then bringing it back down, making sure I'm getting a nice stretch at the lats, and then repeating the movement. Some of the biggest mistakes that I see when people are performing this exercise is locking their knees. Again, that is a sure way to head straight to Snap City in the corner of Jabroni Boulevard. The other is coming up too high. When you're doing this, you're doing more traps. You're not really engaging your lats as much as you should. And the other thing is feet positioning. They're either keeping them too close or too far apart. And the last and final exercise, number 3, the deadlift. All right, now here are some quick tips on how to perform the deadlift. Very similar to the barbell row as far as when you're coming down. The difference is here you're actually going to get a lot lower. Like if you're going to do a squat, the bar should not be touching your shin. This should be slightly away. And as you're gripping the bar, you want to keep your lats nice and relaxed in your arm because this is a pulling motion. Think about your arms as chains and your body is the machine, right? So when you're pulling up, you're using your upper body and your arms are just chains. They're just holding on to the bar. They're not pulling the bar towards you. You're using your upper body and your hamstrings and all that jazz for that. When you're pulling up, you're pushing through your heels, okay? And you're driving your hips forward. Some of the biggest mistakes that I see on the deadlift, unfortunately there's so many, I probably can't list them all in this video, but we're going to go over some of the top ones. The first one is they keep the bar too close to their shin. Okay, the other one is feet positioning. Either the feet are too close or too far apart. Now, if you're doing sumo deadlifts, that's a different story. But the main one is when you're pulling up, when you're coming up. A lot of people, rather than pushing through their heels and bringing their hips forward, they are actually, using their arms to either curl it towards them or pull it towards them. And that's a great way to go ahead and snap your bicep. So if you're trying to get a baby peak up here next to your anterior deltoid, you go ahead and you do that and you knock yourself out. But other than that, don't do that. Well, there you have it. My top 3 back exercises to build the lats that puts all kinds of whatever you're into in the sack. Now, don't forget to subscribe, like my video, and most importantly, hit that notification button. I'm going to wait here. Put your cereal down. Clean your little spoon. Thank you for that. Now again, you're going to be receiving all my updated videos so that you can make gains. That way you can put whatever you want in the sack. Anyways, guys, thank you for the support. Thank you guys for watching, and peace out.